Lola Law, spoiled. I was down on my last, but I always had a passion. No grounds, I know they mad, I ain't gotta ask.
What's up? It's DJ Dirt. I'm here at the Cabin Kickback. I'm here with my co-host, SLATR. What's up, SLATR?
What's up, everybody?
We got a special guest with us today. One of my first business partners when I opened up the studio. We got Looney Bankroll.
Yeah.
What's up, Looney?
Appreciate you having me here, man.
Yes,
Welcome
sir.
to the cabin, man.
For sure.
I wanted to start off by saying that I got a lot of respect for you, bro. Because, you know what I'm saying? I love the way you carry yourself. You got high class. Seems like you got a lot of wisdom. I really admire that.
I appreciate that. You know, I feel the same thing about you, though. Same way. You know, we've been locked in for a long time. It was pretty genuine up front, so that's how we're going to end it.
Yes, sir. Also, I wanted to say happy belated birthday. I know
Appreciate
you just celebrated that.
Yeah, for sure.
Got a little gift for you.
Oh,
Young John. Oh, word.
Sir.
Oh, word.
Go ahead and crack that open.
Appreciate it, bro.
And get right.
Yes,
the
sir.
cups.
Let's get right, y'all.
and for everybody just listening on audio, Dirt just pulled out a bottle of champagne.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Well, we got some Brut.
Something like
Is that how you
that.
say it?
Check them out.
Got the gold bottle.
The gold bottle.
Definitely.
Prosecco.
For sure. Well appreciated.
But yeah, you just dropped the project. You know, I'm loving it. I love to be a part of it and all that. It's called Pain Brought Progress. I like that title. Tell me what that means to you.
I feel like it's a title that, you know, it says a lot with just what it says. There's no deeper explanation or definition within it. I went through a lot, you know, within my path. And I just feel like overall I can pat myself on the back and thank God for, you know, where I've ended up now. Not saying I'm where I want to be, but I see why I went through that and what it's made me now. So, like,
So
the pain brought progression, for sure.
Mhm.
constantly progressing. I like that. I like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff you say in the songs, I try to implement in my lifestyle. So, you know,
Facts.
people that's listening to it are feeling that if they really listening to what you're saying and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's cool. The first song on there, Clear Mind, that was a different song for you.
That was different.
You said you was afraid to put that one out.
It really took me a minute to, you know, get comfortable with that song because it's way out of my comfort zone, you know.
Yeah, that's the most streamed song on the project, though.
And that's crazy.
Yeah. I asked people, too, and I'm like, yo, what's your favorite song on the project? They're like, oh, I like that Clear Mind. And I think it's because you did just switch it up on us a little bit.
And I really knew, like, you know, of course the ones close to you, they'll tell you, I like this, I like that. But not saying I got yes men around me, but it was the ones that I didn't expect it from that told me, hey, I like Clear Mind. That's the one. That's definitely the one.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a perfect way to start off the project. But what about that song were you not sure about at first?
It's different energy, you know.
Mm.
It's just me and a guitar. It's just me and guitars.
Mm.
So it's not any rhythm or vibe I'm trying to create on the beat. I'm really just expressing mainly what I'm going through.
Yeah. I feel like from the production aspect, with it just being your voice and the guitar, it kind of opens up the door to vulnerability, which I feel like is very evident throughout the whole project.
Yeah,
And it makes a lot of sense, you know, tying into the title and overall theme. I feel like that's probably why it hits so hard and connects with so many people, is because that vulnerability is so evident. You know?
Yeah, and it's no brag. It's not I didn't make that song with the idea to make a hit,
Right.
if that makes sense. So
Right.
yeah, I mean, it's really just mainly expression. They're like, okay, every word that he's saying on this song, every line that he's saying, that's literally him. He's not trying to impress or do anything. It's him.
Mm.
So yeah, that's why I like that. And then it just leads in. I like the transition for the whole album, honestly.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. It definitely rides super smooth. It's a very well put together project. But I think there's something interesting, like what you're saying, or what you were just saying, is ultimately like you can have your own kind of preconceived ideas about what songs will do well or how a project will be received, but really
Right.
it's not up to you at all. You know, you'll make a body of work and put it out, and then everybody else that listens to it's going to dictate, you know, what's
Yeah.
popular, what's good, or like what they're liking. So I've always wondered that, because I've always tried to like speculate which songs would be the most successful on projects that we work on.
And
Yeah, Clear Mind, I wasn't, I liked it a lot, but it also surprised me that was the most streamed song. But it just has like that certain vibe to it. Like I just like will drive around at night and listen to it.
Yeah,
you
no
know,
lie.
it just has that perfect kind of serene sort of feel to it.
And like you said, a lot of people, they do it to, make the hits and put it for the fans and everything. And I feel like that's one big thing that not held me back, but kept me in my own lane and not up here with everybody else or, the most popping artists in the city or something like that. Because with my projects I've always made, I was always going through some deep pain. My past 3 projects, I was literally going through some deep stuff. So it wasn't for everybody. It was more so a thing like, let me make this music for me and let me put it out. So whether I'm here, whether I'm gone, my story told, I went through that, I overcame that. I can listen to that forever, So now with this Pain Brought progression album, it's different. It's different because I'm not making that type of music anymore. I'm not just sitting in the studio, mind clouded, just trying to get everything that's cramped up inside of me out of me. Which I still do, but I do it with a different purpose now. So that's why I feel like, they may have held me back.
I think purpose is something that kind of, were you about to say something? No. Okay. I think purpose was a pretty
want me to open this?
cornerstone.
Go ahead and crack it open.
Okay.
Oh yeah, man, we got to pour up.
That was the
For
point.
But what you were saying about purpose, it seems like, purpose or intention, the album seems very intentional, and I feel like that's kind of what you're saying. But yeah, definitely felt that. Ooh.
Yeah.
I know how to pop bottles now. For sure. I know how to pop bottles.
Another reoccurring theme on the album that I wanted to talk about was you have this, like, keep talking about how you can't count on people around you. And, you kind of do everything yourself. Why is that? Where does that come from?
Everybody got their own story to do music. You got some to talk about how they were the biggest gangsters. You got some to talk about, wealth. Some to talk about this and that. To really answer that, my pain was an unappreciation type of pain. I was unappreciated. So with all the people that I had around me, a lot of things that I did, I'm a vibe creator. So I did things without love. I did things with love. And not saying that I seen things or wanted things back in return, but I just didn't get that back in return. So after so long of ditching so much love, you'll feel like, man, maybe you only around me for this. I'm not saying you use me, not saying you're not, but you can't really, the stuff that I've been through, you can't really put your trust in anything. You got to just do it for you. And the genuine love to come towards you, the people that's meant to be in your life, it'll be there. The ones that's not, you either going to read the signs and move forward, or you're going to keep going through the same shit. I went through 4 or 5 years of my own self-depression and being unappreciated because of the love I was showing but not getting back. And I could, you could say it or sound it in a selfish way, but it's a different type of love when you're putting people in better positions, Yeah. When you got the mindset to get yourself here and you getting yourself here, but you also being the finances and the mindset for the people around you to get there too. You got to start bringing stuff to the table equally. I've never not been a person that didn't bring anything to the table. I've always carried my own, had my own.
Word.
Something you said just reminds me of that old saying where, I feel like being unappreciated is like one of the greatest pains, especially whenever you're showing love to people. But there's that old saying where it says like, the real enemy of love isn't hate, it's indifference, And that's always something that I've like tried to make sure I kind of keep in check, because you never know, what somebody else might be going through. So sparing whatever time you have to, talk to them and kind of come to understand them a little bit more and just appreciate the time with them, because you never know, could be here today, gone tomorrow. Especially with like some of our clients and like the lives that they live, where it's just more uncertain. I feel like it's especially valuable whenever you have guys that give back to the community and really kind of take pride in that and where they come from. So I would just say, like, man, cheers to you for always showing love.
For sure.
And hopefully,
That's
more good things
respect.
to come for you.
Yeah, I'll
I
drink to
respect that.
This is pretty smooth though.
It is
It's
good.
a nice champagne.
Yeah.
For sure. It wouldn't be gold for no reason. I know that.
Yeah, that's the closest thing to Ace of Spades we could try to find.
For real.
We getting there.
Going back to the song Clear Mind, one of the lines you said was, Mama ain't like the bullshit I put it through. Did you, you know what I'm saying, you dealt with a lot growing up? Like,
Yeah, as far as my household, it's a little different. Like, my mama, she got 3 kids. You know, I got a big brother, a big sister. My big brother, you know, he been in the streets locked up his whole life. You know, we all in the streets, but I say that in the matter like jailbird living rather. My sister, she got 3 kids, you know. No daddy really around or nothing like that. She had 4 kids, but I lost my nephew to neoblastoma cancer when he was 3 years old. I got that tatted on me right there. Forever Jeremiah. Yeah, that happened in 2018. So with me building motion at an early age, with me, you know, seeing so much and seeing that, okay, they can't fix it. I got to be the one to try to change the situation, change the scenario. So with me building motion early, my family depended on me. And I gave them that comfort to depend on me, you know? So when it come to that, I had to force my mama to accept a lot of shit that I had going on, you feel me? So that's when you deep in. I'm talking middle school, high school, throughout high school. And, you know, I was only in high school for 3 years. Even though I was deep in there, I wasn't a dumb nigga, you feel me? So 3 years in high school, I graduated early. I graduated my junior year. And it was right, I was gone, right to it. As soon as I graduated, my nephew died. You know, my sister, she still got 3 girls. That was her only boy, you know? So, yeah, with that line and you speaking on that, it really get deep. That's a whole nother side of pain that brought my progress as well.
yeah. Now, I know you went to school, like, here. You from the Ville originally?
See, originally I'm from Atlanta.
Okay.
You know, my pop's from Atlanta.
Yeah.
But we all, you know, migrated down here, if that's the word you want to say. Me and my mama and my sister and brother, we've been here since 2009. You know, as soon as we moved here, we moved to Haynes Garden Apartments.
Word.
East Nashville, you know, Northeast Nashville, something like that. But, yeah, ever since then, I've been back and forth.
Yeah.
And, yeah, my pops, he was gone for so long because he was actually a hype man for Goody Mob. So he was running with Big Kip, Cujo, you know, all of them. My whole middle school, elementary, my mama think I'm staying with him. He's gone somewhere in Cali. I got a whole house to myself, 12 to 15, you feel me?
Yeah.
So that was really something different. And then, like I said, when my nephew died, I came down here to kind of take care of things, help out.
Yeah.
But
I see you always enjoy them trips to Atlanta, though.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's a peace of mind. Because, you know, in Nashville, my time in Nashville, you know, there's so much hatred to get built, so much envy to get built only off these apps. Just the people that's not around it, want to be around it, but, you know.
Yeah.
So in Nashville, you know, I'm always on 10, I'm always on go. I never let up when I'm in the Ville, but when I'm in Georgia, I really get that peace of mind, that relaxation, that like-minded high classness. I know I'm saying words that ain't words, but for real though, like, yeah.
Can you see yourself moving back down there? You plan on staying here?
I won't stay in the Ville, but I'm gonna forever be around in the Ville.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never completely leave the Ville.
You saw family down in Atlanta?
Just a little bit. I got family in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and family in Nashville. Just a little bit as far as Georgia.
Word. I see you really turning up the Lay Low, Live Large brand.
Yeah, man. I wish I could see my rolling tray. I'm ashing on it right now. Shout out to Rissa Wren. She made that for me. She really made me an ashtray, a stash cup holder, and everything for her. I was like, wow, you crazy. I appreciate that though.
Yeah.
And she don't charge much either, man.
Yeah. Are you I guess you planning on really turning that brand up this year?
Look, man, I'm not a rapper. I am a brand.
Exactly.
Everything deserves a platform.
That's the way to go about it.
Yeah.
And lay low, live large. That's not like, I don't know. It's not a group gang clip. No, this is a lifestyle that I'm pushing.
Yeah.
This is my lifestyle. My whole life, I ain't been on nothing but just laying low and living large. Like just trying to, up the scope, up it, bossed up, high class,
Yeah.
rich. Come on, we got the same 24 hours as everybody else. The same people we watching is famous and rich.
That's facts.
You got a few people that did it in months and years. Like, come on, no.
Man, you just reminded me of two iconic lines from two iconic rappers. Where you saw I'm a brand, because you got Jay-Z who's like, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman.
Yeah.
And then you got Lil Wayne, real G's moving silence like lasagna.
Yeah.
No cap.
Yeah. No,
So yeah, that's just the lifestyle I push.
yeah. I like that lay low, live large though. You might see me posting that all the time.
And a lot of my people that's around me like that, in their bios, that's why I'm gonna get a clothing line going 2022. Y'all stay tuned for that for sure. Clothing line coming soon. But I love to see it because it's so much other bullshit being promoted to where they just crash dummies. Y'all promoting to be crash dummies out here. I'm promoting a lifestyle worth living. Like it ain't no bullshit, You can really transform how you moving, how you living, the things you seeing, and level it up. There's no reason not to. You can't take what's in you out of you. So, I would advise everybody to lay low and live large. You'll live longer.
Feel that. In other news, kind of got into it before we started the interview, but preparing for fatherhood. First of all, congratulations on that.
Yeah, for sure.
What's it like? What's it like making that transition?
It's a mindset thing, Plus, I'm early on, She at this point she's still pregnant right now, so it's just a mindset, And I've always been a person since 9, 10, 11 to always take on responsibility. So when things get on my plate, it just makes me go harder. It don't make me like panic no more or nothing like that. I just try to keep the positivity and the peace in the situation because, it's easy to go left. We can't accept that. We can't knock that. That's life. So as long as I get richer, my operation gonna get bigger. This life gonna be happier. Come on now.
Yeah. Was your immediate reaction like that collected about it, or was you kind of scared at first? You know what I'm saying? Like
when I first heard the news, I ain't gonna lie, that's some heart that I ain't never had a pregnancy scare.
Yeah.
So my heart dropped, but it take real communication. Real communication, like just being straight up. And I'm straight up through the whole way, so it's kind of easy when something like that come up on both of our hands. So yeah, I was nervous, but my reaction was still the same.
Yeah.
Cause we got it. You got your own motion, you got your own platform, own stuff going on. I do too. We got it. You ain't got no kids. It's your first one. It's my first one. We got it.
How do you think your going back to what we were talking about earlier? How do you think your relationship with your mom is gonna influence your future as a father?
Mama was an OG, man. My mama taught me everything that I know. Literally. How to handle shit, how to not fold under pressure, how to add more things onto your plate and still keep going, like everything. Everything that she instilled in me, I'm always, that's That's how I lay low and live large.
Mm.
She really put me on that.
Word.
Stop running yourself hot. Take that down. Nah, don't do it like that. I'm telling you, you better. All right, you better. Okay. You saying lay low and live large. I get you.
Mm.
I respect that woman.
Yeah, I'm excited to see you keep transitioning. See you know what I'm saying?
It's just gonna get bigger and bigger, bro.
Yeah. Ready to see him or her, because you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know yet.
Okay.
I got the option to find out, but I don't know yet.
Are you guys gonna do a gender reveal party?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
For sure. So my brother gonna know, and her sister gonna know. Her sister's a party decorator anyway, so
Okay.
they got some ideas up their sleeve. Who knows? We'll see. I'll post it on my Instagram.
Are you leaning towards one
You
of the
know
other?
I want a mini me. I want a son, man, and my family they pushing for the son. You know, ever since my nephew died,
Yeah.
that was the only boy. Period. My cousins, they got all girls. My sister, she had all girls. I didn't have no kids. My big brother don't got no kids, so you know I'm going for a teen boy. But if it's a girl, I know how to raise women.
Mm.
I raised 3 nieces. I help a sister and a mom out, and I've been doing this since I was young.
Yeah.
So either or.
So it's gonna happen whenever, let's say it's a son, 5 years from now, he comes up, he's like, Dad, I want to be a rapper.
Let's do it. I'm all behind it. It's gonna be a label and everything by then.
Yeah.
By that time, you just sign him to lay low, live large.
I'm telling you.
A family business.
Family business.
It's the way to do it.
And we gonna be rich as fuck.
Yeah. Drop him right in. So, what's in store for you 2022?
Honestly, I'm 2 feet in. With my other business, I'm just trying to 2022, man. I'm trying to stay more focused on this shit that can put me on and take me out to the street shit, you know. I want this clothing line, you know. I got a few side businesses I want to do as far as like mobile businesses or restaurants or whatever like that. But clothing line and this music, man. Clothing line and this music. We're gonna kick the door down. We're gonna put our foot in the door in this music shit and take over. And we ain't gonna do it that way, you know. Everybody always worried about you gotta do it like this. You wanna get the buzz in the city, you wanna get popping in your city. Nah, man. I'm pushing my own way, my own lifestyle, and taking my own time with it, and that's how we're gonna do it.
That's a bet. I know we talked about it once before, but I want to ask again. Is it like any artists around the city or any artist period that you be interested in collabing with? Or you keeping it solo for the most part?
I'm keeping it family business for the most part, man.
Yeah.
I know my worth. I ain't trying to. I mean, as cocky as it may sound, I really ain't trying to link with these niggas, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to. They can pay me and do business with me, but other than that, I'm okay. I'm not looking for no opportunity from some other rapper. But you know, I got people in the game I look up to, not look up to, but I got people in the game I respect and get motivated by that I probably lock in with, and they not even really, you know, I fuck with boys like Cocash, and it's just people that I know I can do business with that ain't too far ahead and nothing like that. But I know I can do business with Cocash, you know, YNJ, Louis Ray, a few people that I just fuck with, you know.
Yeah.
But as far as in my city, I'm okay. Yeah, I keep grinding though.
And going back to something that you were saying earlier about you having to work through your own depression and everything, I feel like mental health isn't really a subject that's discussed too often in rap
not.
music, especially in kind of like the style that you inhabit. But what would you say, like, what advice would you have for anybody that's working through their own, depression and doesn't really know how to go about it?
Stay down, man. Stay focused. You gotta, you want me to be honest? Like, you gotta stay focused and just keep pushing. You can't keep looking back and dwelling on the shit that didn't work. Cause if you keep doing the same shit over and over again, looking for a different result, that's called what?
Insanity.
Okay.
That's
So
insane.
you'll be insane to keep doing the same shit, which I found myself doing. And it took me a year to overcome my pain, a full year, I'm talking about. But through the whole process, I'm gonna be honest, and this may not be what somebody else should do, but I moved an engineer in my house. He was sleeping on my couch. We making music every day, and I was getting drunk every day. I took my mind off of all of that by drinking and turning up. I ain't the type of club, so little kickbacks, people coming over, studio sessions be dunk. So that's what took my mind off a lot of it. But then again, like I said, I made 3 albums worth of, I would say, depressed type music. So now the real me is coming back out. I mean, I'm back me now. It's full effect now.
So you'd say Pain Brought Progress is your first kind of true to yourself Looney Bankroll project?
This is the ladder. This is the stepping stool.
It's the gateway.
This is the stepping stool to what's about to come. Like, just, mindset wise, energy wise, all of that. Cause I know, like, I'm bigger and I'm better than I ever been. I don't see myself going back because I know what it takes to get back right there. I know how to avoid it. I know what it takes to keep, man, I know the recipe. Motion, potion. And I'm going to sip to that.
Gotta pour up a little bit, man.
But yeah, man.
What was your favorite song that you did on the last project?
Passion.
Same.
Okay.
Same.
Passion.
And I feel like I might be a little bit biased toward it because I don't know if you remember, I was here in the back room and I was working with Randy.
It's a recent song.
Yeah, and I was walking through, and you're like, "Hey man, check this out real quick." And it was dark. I don't know if you even could see me. And then you played it out loud, and I just heard the hook. I'm like, "Bro, that's it." And that stuck in my head until the album came out. And so that was the first song I went to listen to because I just like had to like hear it again. It has that earworm.
Like, man, I don't even remember how I heard the beat, but I know I had heard the beat pulling up. And the energy I had, like I said, it took me a whole year to overcome my shit and get my motion back, This is December music we making.
Yeah.
I'm a Sagittarius. My birthday December 19th, so I'm at full effect right now. So when I hear this beat, it's just adrenaline running,
Yeah. No, you came in the studio.
Oh my
and
god.
knocked that one out. Like
yeah, I knocked that one out because I really had that energy. Like, I'm back.
Yeah.
I feel like Passion is my favorite one.
And that was the last song completed for the album. Is that right?
Nah, the last song I had an outro. I had 2:11 a.m. And 2:11 a.m. That's been my ringtone for the past 2 years. That was really that's the song that got me through my pain. I made that song 2 years ago.
Wow.
That's one of the songs I made sitting in the living room in the crib, drunk, just I pat my own self on the back. Like, I tell my story rather than talk my shit. And that's what it was back then on them albums. I was telling my story rather than talking my shit. But now I gotta talk my shit now.
Man, nothing wrong with that.
Word.
made you more confident than you were in the past, you know.
Yeah.
It's a good trajectory to
And
be
it's
on.
not like I never had the confidence. I never lacked the confidence through the whole way. That's what kept me going, you know. And I'm grateful because I really never had a still moment. The boat always was flowing. So that time, man, shit changed. Shit changed after then. So
Yeah, it's good to hear that you like, you know what I'm saying, stay down and push through all of that though. So,
okay.
yeah.
Every song got a good meaning behind it. All they got to do is just really listen to them words. Look at them lyrics. Them lyrics is on every app you get on. Trust me. All y'all gotta do is hit me out and y'all'll fuck with it.
So, well, I mean, I'm excited to see what's in store for you this coming up year. I'm glad we tapped back in. I know we like took a break from working with one another for a little bit, but I'm glad we established that connection again.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yep.
It was meant to happen.
Yes, sir. But yeah, this is the Cabin Kickback. Looney Bankroll. Go check out his music. Paintball
shit,
Progress. It's out right now. More content coming for it soon.
Lay low, live large, y'all.
Lay low, live
Lay
large.
low, live large.
You'll live longer.
Looney Bankroll.